Cancer, are you ready for February? It is an incredible month. That is because now Pluto, the planet of transformation, of change, of power and powerlessness, has switched signs. We're going to have a 20-year flavor to transform and to change ourselves. And because it's in Aquarius, and we're now not only in Aquarius season, but we're going to have Mercury, Venus and Mars in Aquarius this month, you're really going to get a flavour of what the next 20 years is going to hold for you. And let me tell you this, it is about rebirth and it is about becoming the phoenix. It's about reclaiming your power and expressing who you truly are. And that begins now. You have opportunity to really fling yourself into that energy. And trust me, the one thing about Pluto is it says, well, this is going to happen. You can do it the easy way or the hard way. So I really recommend that you use February as a learning month to get to grips with what it is within you that needs to transform. Now, Mercury, the planet of communication, enters Aquarius on the 5th, and it goes into your power, powerlessness, money, passion, intensity zone. And in fact, that is the flavour of this month. That and relationships and how you respond in relationships and how to improve your relationships. Now, really, if you think about it, these two things go hand in hand. Do you give your power away in relationships? How powerful do you feel in your relationships? These are the things to look at. And if you're a typical Cancerian, you probably like to nurture and give, and you don't necessarily, you're not very demanding in an open way. And this month you're able to speak your needs. You also have super psychic detective skills to be able to look at someone else and go, hello, I can really see what's going on deep inside you. There will be some really pleasant experiences when you go out and about, particularly on the 7th of February when Venus is trine Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable. It's a great time for you to mix, party, go out there and shake your stuff and join other people, because with Mars sextile Neptune as well on the 8th, other people are very responsive to you, and you can you have a psychic sense of who you should be drawn to. Be careful that you don't kind of build up a fantasy about someone or get a massive crush on someone and it's not realistic. That's the only downside. But there is sort of passion in the air for you, passion for life, passion to connect with other people, and potentially for some of you, very strong passion on an intimate level. The new super moon in Aquarius on the 9th gives you the opportunity, hopefully you've already started to do it with Pluto in Aquarius, to go, okay, what is my shadow? What is holding me back? How can I come into my power? And you can really manifest coming into your power with that new super moon. But it's important for you to know what you need to let go of and to do the work, diving into your shadow side and going, right, what is it I'm fearful of? And what fears are an illusion? You get your warrior on when Mars is conjunct Pluto on Valentine's Day. And if something needs to change on that day, or if you feel disrespected on that day, you will be a warrior. Some of you are warrior of love. Others of you like, right, I'm not putting up with this anymore. Venus is entering Aquarius on the 16th. And Venus is conjunct Pluto on the 17th. So it's super intense. But you are understanding what's real and what isn't real. Again, the only downside, the only way that could play out in a negative way is if you become obsessed with someone as a way to ignore coming into your power. Sometimes when we have to deal with coming into our power, we can go, I'm just going to completely give my power away so I don't have to deal with that. Don't do that. Don't recommend it at all. Now, things shift energetically on the 19th of February when the sun enters Pisces. And you're like, yeah, I'm suddenly feeling adventurous. I'm feeling outgoing. And the energy shifts all that way because on the 23rd of February, Mercury is also in Pisces. Makes you a bit of a truth monster. You might be like just saying it as it is without thinking of the consequences and maybe being a bit blunt. But you know what? I think that's good for you. On the 24th, the full moon in Virgo is bringing about a very important conversation. Perhaps if you've sort of been building up to a really important conversation, it happens on the 24th. And ideas, a flash of genius, all of that can occur on that full moon. So prick up your ears and pay attention. And most importantly, listen to what's being said. Sometimes we don't listen to what other people are saying and we sort of interpret it in a different way. Really practice the art of listening this month. We have a Sun and Mercury joining forces in Pisces on the 28th. You may decide to plan an awfully big adventure, or indeed plan to study something or do something out of the box that's adventurous, and you're being super excited about it. You're committing to being more open, stretching yourself and being more adventurous. We have the Sun, Mercury and Saturn all joining forces on the 28th. And finally, Mercury is sextile Jupiter, which is very good for you on the 29th. And you are opening up to all sorts of possibility. It's exciting. All right, take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. So here is the deck. I love the box. Got some of the tarot heroes on the front that are in my deck, which I'll tell you about later. It is flip top. How fabulous is that? I love that. And then you have the little booklet here. Little nuggets of information about each card. Here they are. Notice the gold. The Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess, which is so important because it is Pamela Coleman Smith. She was the illustrator of the original Rider-Waite. And I have 3 Lovers cards. The Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, various heroes here. This is Anna May Wong. So I've got this leaflet that comes with the pack. It gives you one line of straight to the point wisdom about it. But this is the book. And I'm so pleased with it because what I aim to do with this deck is to inspire your own psychic ability, but also to empower you and uplift you every day with the message of the card. Let's take a look inside. In it, we've got the meanings and readings. All my knowledge is in this book, all my love and all my heart. I talk to you about my journey, and I talk to you, most importantly, about how to dive in and learn the tarot really quickly, because that's the way I roll. Very easy guide. I talk to you about reversals and how to empower yourself and feel the love of the tarot. And then there's a little space where you can do your readings. And at the back, really importantly, I talk to you about all the card characters, the amazing things they did in the world to inspire us. Just to give you a taster, let's pull a card to see what we've got. Well, that is a great card. The 9 of Cups, the Wish card. The most basic interpretation of the 9 of Cups is that you're being given a massive cosmic yes. This book is my life's work. I've been doing tarot basically from when I was born. It's been a lifelong passion, and you're always learning when it comes to tarot, and I've tried to put everything I know and all the magic and how you can learn quickly. You can get them from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and potentially order them from your local bookshop and support your local bookshop. These carry my heart and my soul, and I thank you for being on this journey. You inspired me to do it because I wanted to have an inclusive deck. So I thank you for being my inspiration.